And we're live! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Wrestling with Trivia, episode, I don't know, I don't keep track until I upload them. We have one hell of a title match for you here today. Introducing first the challenger, still relatively new in this exact arena, but he's no stranger to wrestling trivia. He's been kicking butt, taking names in all sorts of leagues. Ladies and gentlemen, he's a good old Canuck. It's Chris Cass.
That is me. And as we were saying before we got on here, Booker Man's kind of blowing his load. This is a big match. It's only my third one here. We're just doing it randomly. But yeah, the CWT champion is here. Just saying. But yeah, honestly, I'll be honest
with you. Get your title, Dexter.
What?
Get your title ready, Dexter.
I didn't even know this was a title match. I thought we were just doing this as an exhibition. But if it's for the title, let's go.
It's for a title, and one of the reasons for the title is because we're running out of opponents because Dexter slayed them all. The current reigning, defending, undefeated champion in singles division, I believe, right? That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Dexter, Scott-tastic, Beckett. Talk while I drink fruit punch.
MDK all fucking day.
That's not your gimmick.
No, it's not, but I'd support that guy to the end of the world. Except for robbing a bank. I'm undefeated in everything that we've done on WWT.
Wow, even better.
Same. I'm also undefeated.
Yeah. I want a gauntlet that I was like number 5 or 6 in. I want a Royal Rumble-ish kind of gimmick that Jordan made up, and
same, but it's CWT. I entered number 6, won the gauntlet, and I won the Rumble.
There you go.
Look at this. Put the tail of the tape up, damn it.
Yeah, Jordan. Spend some money on your show.
Unlike CWT, I don't do any graphics. This will go up plain as day.
Yeah, and this is my belt. I had to bring my own belt. Yeah. You got a CWT belt. I had to get my own.
I have several. I have the Talkamania Trivamania title too.
Oh, attaboy.
20 questions, gentlemen, involving the world of professional wrestling. Of course, there are no negatives here. Whoever can get the most correct at the end of the day will walk away the champion. Question number 1. What tag team drew number 1 and number 2 in the 1989 Royal Rumble?
I think I heard you correctly, but I'm just going to guess.
Oh, look how cocky he is. Doesn't even want to repeat. Okay.
Well, go ahead and repeat it, just so I can reassure my brain.
What tag team drew number 1 and number 2 in the 1989 Royal Rumble?
Yep.
All right, 1 second here. Chris Cass, what you got?
That would be Demolition.
And Dexter?
Axe and Smash of Demolition.
Both men getting a point on the board. Well, we hope you enjoyed that game. Good night.
Good night.
Yeah,
question
one
number
round
2.
Game, and now we have 19 overtimes.
WCW manager Colonel Robert Parker went by what other name in the WWF?
Ian.
Good.
What you got, Dexter?
Well, it's Tennessee Lee.
Chris?
Tennessee Lee.
That's what we're looking for. 2-2. Number 3. After 2 years in Iraq, what country did the 2005 Tribute to the Troops take place at?
The 2005, you said?
Yes. So 03, 04, they're in Iraq. 05, they left and went where? What country?
This is it, I think.
We shall find out. Chris, what you thinking?
Afghanistan?
And what's Dexter thinking?
Afghanistan?
Both of you get the point there. Afghanistan is indeed the answer. Number 4. This time I want 4 names. Looking for 4 names in this one. The question is, TJ Perkins defeated Grand Metalik to win the Cruiserweight Classic. Name the other 4 men TJ Perkins defeated in the tournament. So give you guys a minute, and as always, It's not necessarily all or nothing, huh?
I'm agreeing. Yeah, give us a minute to think here.
Oh no, I know. I'm vamping. I'm vamping. To go ahead and think.
Yeah,
While
no. Yeah.
home. It's not necessarily all or nothing. It's whoever has the most correct answers. So
Okay.
if someone's able to pull 3, the other guy has 2, 2 to
Yeah.
1, whatever the case is, they get the point.
Cruiserweight Classic. Get right. Yeah. Fuck. I wanted to rewatch that recently too, and I couldn't.
Yeah, shut up. How'd you know?
This always comes up on like trivia too, and you think I would just like go and watch the whole thing.
Yeah, I feel you.
Or just study the brackets on Wikipedia.
I feel like this is a question that will be in the battle zone for somebody eventually. Like,
yeah, I feel like he's done it before, where he's done like the final 8 versus another question, but I just can't.
Oh yeah.
This one's just all about the TJP opponents.
The Perky Boy.
Except for Matt Tully.
Except for...
So the people he faced in the other 4 rounds, because it was a 32-person tournament, right?
Yeah, there was 5 rounds. Who's the first 4 rounds that fell to TJP?
Not asking for spoilers or anything, but how many did you get, Chris?
And what?
Did you get all 4?
4 for this?
Yeah.
Oh, I have 4 names. It's probably not all 4. You?
Yeah, I'm on the same wavelength as you.
Okay.
Are we both in then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Audaciously, we shall find out. Let's start with Chris, and I'll tally them up. Let me see the board for a minute.
Zack Sabre Jr., Brian Kendrick, Rich Swann, and Sean Maluda.
All right, Dexter.
I've got one of the same names as you. I got the only one that I knew for sure was his opening round match and the finals, but I got Damac in the opening round he's from WXW. Johnny Gargano with like a surprise. I'm pretty sure Gargano went out pretty quick. Swan, I also agreed with you with Rich Swann, and I think he's the one who beat Kota Ibushi, because everybody thought it was going to be Ibushi and Zack Sabre Jr. just because of...
Yeah, I couldn't remember who beat who.
Dexter nailed it 100%, by the way.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes, Damac, which I thought was the hardest one because I didn't even remember.
It is, yeah.
Johnny Gargano, Rich Swann, Kota Ibushi. So slightly there, 4-3 here. Still only halfway to halfway. Who did Test win the WWF tag titles with?
WWF tag titles with...
I am Ian.
I know he went for them with this guy. F, not E, correct?
Yeah, I did kind of give a hint there. Yeah, I did say WWF. It is right. It's his only set of tag titles.
Okay.
In that company, F4E. I was during the F period.
Ooh. I'm sure I'm wrong. I'm going to be mad at myself when I read it, but no. Fuck. This is something I should know because I know result like champion reigns, but
hit you with a 10 here.
Sure, fuck it.
All right. Well, let's start with you, Dexter. What you got?
I know it's wrong. I only put the Boss Man, but I'm pretty sure Boss Man won it with Shamrock.
Chris?
It was a Booker T.
And we are tied back up there. Booker T during the Invasion time. His only tag titles. They also won the WCW tag titles, but only tag titles from the FE/E.
Right.
Number 6. Who won the Observer Award for Best Gimmick in 2013 and Worst Gimmick in 2017? Same person.
Big guess. Big guess.
Same.
And I think we're both in.
Oh, I know. I was looking up something real quick.
Okay.
All right, let's start. Let's go back to Chris. What you got?
Bray Wyatt?
And Dexter.
I think you're right. Shit. I went with Matt Hardy.
Bray Wyatt is what we're looking for. Chris pulling ahead 1 now. Yeah,
Yeah,
Bray
'cause,
Wyatt,
like,
which makes sense when you think about it. Like,
Yeah, 2013 was like the
2013, they
start,
hated that.
and then 2017 was the stupid Orton shit.
Yeah.
All right, question number 7 here. Who was the second person to be defeated by The Undertaker in his WrestleMania streak?
Who was the second person to be defeated by The Undertaker?
Yeah. Who's number 2 in the streak?
Oh. I misheard that completely wrong. Sorry.
Yeah, not defeating Undertaker. Who got defeated by Undertaker?
Who's Taker's number 2 in his streak?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's always funny to me, like, watching the Clash, and like people have like the first speed round, and like there'll be like Undertaker questions like at WrestleMania, and they'll struggle with them, and I'm like, guys, you need to know this if you want to compete.
This is Wrestling Knowledge 101.
Well, then I got a feeling maybe you guys have it, Dexter.
Snake the Jake Roberts.
Dick
Chris. Yes, indeed.
I once did the graphics and promoting for a Jake Roberts one-man show up here in Halifax, and 17 people showed up.
Aw. I have a very similar story. We had a show in Cape Coral. It's as far as I know from Cage Match, his first match back when he did that little return, and we had like maybe 40 because like no one locally was booked, so no one really advertised it. And then
we had like a bar here, like there was like the promoter for it. I was just doing the graphics, like the poster design, and like putting up all the posters around like the city. And yeah, 17 people showed up, and he blamed it all on me.
Oh man, poor Jake.
Damn.
Poor Jake's been hurt by both of us, evidently. All right, number 8. Hey, you guys remember that great Sid Vicious leg break?
Yes.
It was in a fatal 4-way at WCW Sin 2001. Name the other 3 in that fatal 4-way.
You're gross. Why do you do that? Why?
That's super.
The question was worded nicer.
I'd rather not remember.
Wait, no, yes.
I know. I can't help you. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't remember. Can't remember if this last person made a run-in or was in the match. Fuck. All right, you might get me on this one, Dexter.
We'll find out soon. Chris, what you got?
Scott Steiner, Goldberg, and Road Warrior Animal.
You were close.
Alrighty. Oh, well, for Dexter's cocky. Let's see.
No, I'm not cocky at all. The one I thought he would have had a problem with was Road Warrior Animal. But it was Scott Steiner, Jeff Jarrett, and Road Warrior Animal.
Tying things back up is Dexter Beckett 6-6.
I don't know why I thought Goldberg was in that.
And
I think he was either gone by then or he had busted his hand up from breaking into the limo or something like that.
Busting his hand up was like 99 at some point.
You might be right. You might be right. If that's a question, then that'll be a solid point for you.
Number 9, who ended Brock Lesnar's first title reign in the WWE?
Ian.
I should just tell you both the answer. I think you both got it. Chris, what you got?
Big Show.
Big Show.
I wasn't planning, I don't plan ahead necessarily, so like that's just
Yeah.
So sometimes when it's a title match, I go, this shouldn't have been in a title match. All right, number 10. Let's go back to Animal now. Who did Hawk and Animal face in their final WWE match ever? So looking for 2 names here.
Ian.
Dexter.
Kane and Rob Van Dam.
Chris.
So I was pissed because the Raw the week before this was in Halifax, and this happened the next week, but it was Kane and Rob Van Dam.
I popped hard as a child for that. I lost my mind.
And then didn't Hawk die like a couple months later?
Not too much far after. Yeah, they wanted to do one more run, and then Yeah.
Number 11. What still current WWE star was David Otunga's pro in NXT Season 1?
That's a good question.
That is a very good question. Yeah.
Yay, I have a good one.
Well, you do that sometimes. For the most part, you do that. To be honest.
Okay. That first
You thought I was going to be mean.
Well, that first part almost was mean. You do that sometimes, and then you redeemed it.
No.
Oh man.
No.
It was Season 1, right?
Yeah, because Otunga was a part of
David Otunga.
Yeah.
OG Nexus.
I was there when they debuted as the Nexus in Miami. I think you were there too, Jordan, weren't you?
No, I missed that.
Oh, I thought you were there. It was close enough, you know.
I missed a lot of stuff before that. You know, that's probably before I'm driving, maybe right at the cusp.
I'm going through the Rolodex in my head of
people who would have been
the
there
graphics of who they are. Yeah.
Mm. We are wild and young.
You know what? I'm gonna change that up. I hope it's not the first person I heard.
I'm torn between two people, but I know if I put two answers, he won't give it to me. So
yeah, I'm thinking there's two. I got two.
Of course not.
Probably
Yeah.
either of them.
No trivia contest would give it to you if you're like, hey, I have 3 answers. I hope it's one of these.
Well, if you put like a joke answer and then you put the real answer, it's like, oh, it's
just
Dirty
make sure
Dick
I
Slater.
know for sure it's a joke. That's all.
It's Dirty Dick Slater or the right answer.
Yeah, well, try to do that on Jeopardy. Let's see if they'll let you do that. And that's how
Alex Trebek can't stop me from doing much of anything. I hate to say that, but he can't really stop.
Whoa, too soon.
Like I said, I hate to say it.
Negative 12 points. Dexter, what's your one and only answer? He goes with Ron the Truth Killings. Chris said,
Hey, I
you
also
both
put
get a
that
point. It is indeed our truth.
I had John Morrison first, but I was like, no.
I put it wasn't Jericho obviously, but I put Christian had Heath Slater, so I was thinking William Regal because I thought he was in there, but
this next one I think is kind of interesting. So I'm gonna name their last 3 WWE matches, and you tell me who I'm talking about. All right, their final 3 matches versus The Miz, October 2009 Raw, versus Mr. Kennedy, December 2007 Raw, and versus Kurt Angle, March 2005 SmackDown. Who was this that had such sporadic appearances?
Can you repeat it again?
The Miz, October 2009 Raw. Mr. Kennedy, December 2007 Raw. And Kurt Angle, March 2005 SmackDown.
I think I got it. I think.
I originally had more hints in the question, but y'all don't get those.
Would you have given them to, like, I don't know, Steve Mesa?
I mean, I don't want to call him out because he might watch this and yell at me later.
Okay, that's fine.
I just know for the title match, you guys don't get the 2 specific hints. All right. Chris.
Marty Jannetty?
Dexter.
Roderick Strong?
Looking for Marty Jannetty. Chris nails it, getting his 10th double digits of points.
I had Eugene first written down after the first one because I wasn't sure when he did that whole Calgary Kid thing with Miz. And then when you said Kurt Angle March 2005, I was like, yep, that's Marty Jannetty.
Yeah, that was during him and Sean's feud. Forgot why the Kennedy thing happened. Then him and the Miz wrestled once. All right.
Kennedy was also feuding with Sean.
Yeah, I think that was the case. Notice that I don't think that match ever went to pay-per-view though, did it?
What did?
Sean and
I was gonna say that's why they didn't pop up to me. I'm a big Sean guy. I don't remember that.
Yeah, I don't think it made its paper.
You might have to check that. I think it might have been Armageddon 07.
Okay. I'll look it up while you guys answer this. What year's SummerSlam featured Brock Lesnar versus Triple H and CM Punk versus John Cena versus Big Show?
CM Punk versus John Cena versus Big Show?
Yeah, CM Punk, John Cena, Big Show.
Yeah, I feel like it was Armageddon 07. Or that might have been Sean and Jeff. No, that was
Nope, Shawn
Jefferson.
Michaels defeated Mr. Kennedy in 15 minutes at Armageddon in 2007.
That's not a future question, is it?
That is not a question tonight. Maybe in the future.
Hopefully, no one is watching and gets it.
So the question was, what year?
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, what year SummerSlam had Brock and Triple H, and then Punk, Cena, Big Show?
Okay.
So I just need the year. Okay, Dexter, what you got?
I might be a year off. I went with 2012.
We'll find out soon.
You're good. It's 2012.
You are not a year off. You both nailed it. 2012. Speaking of pay-per-views, what's the name of the TNA pay-per-view that featured its first 5-star match with AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, and Christopher Daniels? I don't need year or anything. Just give me the name.
Okay.
Chris, what's up?
Unbreakable.
Unbreakable.
Stay alive, damn it. It's a miracle.
It's a miracle. Unbreakable.
All right. If they ever do another one, they need to somehow license that song.
Females are strong as
They only did the one, didn't they? That was the only.
05, is that what you said?
Yeah. That's the only one.
Unbreakable 05.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the only one. Yeah.
Number 15, Raven won the NWA World Title in June 2005. In what kind of match? Dexter, Beckett,
King of the Mountain.
and Chris says,
King of the
you're
Mountain.
both right again, 13-12. Who did the Dudley Boys defeat at Royal Rumble 2003 to win the tag team titles?
Well, 2003?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hold on, waiting. Think this is it? It might be a year off.
Jopo.
Oh, yeah, I'm just double checking. All right. If you're in, Chris, let me know.
Lance Storm and William Regal?
And Dexter.
La Resistance.
Lance Storm, William Regal, Chris to his 14th point here.
Yeah, fun fact about that, La Resistance actually debuted on that Raw before the RVD came beating the new one.
Oh, good.
In May 5th, 2003. They made their debut against, I'm not going to say, just in case.
It's fine. I have no love resistance questions
Okay,
tonight.
it was Tommy Dreamer and Spike Dudley. You want to use that?
Okay.
Oh,
Although, that's funny because the next question is a Spike Dudley question. Spike Dudley went by what in TNA? All right, Dexter.
Michael Turner's feeding me answers from my earpiece here. Brother Runt.
And Chris.
Brother Runt.
Brother Runt.
I think the only notable thing he did was he had a 10,000 tax match.
Yeah, the match of 1,000 tacks or something like that.
Yeah.
All right. I got a feeling Dexter definitely knows this. Chris might too. 2 days before WWE produced ECW One Night Stand, what's the name of the show that Shane Douglas produced at the famous ECW arena?
Was it 2 days before? I thought it was the night before. That would have been even crazier.
I'm pretty sure I have two for a reason. So I think it was a Friday, then a Sunday, probably.
The
Okay.
DVD store by me always had this in stock, but I never bought it. And now I'm kind of kicking myself.
I bought it.
I bought it. Chris, what did you not buy?
Hardcore Homecoming.
And what did you buy, Dexter? Hardcore.
Hardcore Homecoming.
Because it had sweet artwork by, I think, the same guy that did those TNA, a lot of the TNA art. Do you remember
Yeah.
they did those? Yeah.
I did
Yeah.
not get TNA, or I did not get Hardcore Homecoming November Rain.
Yeah, and do you know why? Because they took off the Dudleys match.
The Dudleys versus Sabu and Terry Funk.
Unless you bought it online, and then you would get the full-length event.
Wasn't like the main event
Yeah,
like
man.
Jerry Lynn versus Just Incredible in a cage match, I think.
Incredible. Yeah, that sounds right.
They did Taipei Death 2 as well, if I recall.
That sounds right. Number 19. Just Incredible fought in what kind of cage right now? Number 19. Who did Jack Tunney suspend from the 1990 Survivor Series for disrespecting Big Boss Man's mama?
This is really a question, isn't it?
Hell yeah, that's a question.
Can you repeat it again?
Who did Jack Tunney suspend from the 1990 Survivor Series for disrespecting Big Boss Man's mother?
1990. Survivor Series.
Imagine disrespecting someone's mother. How dare they?
I mean,
And
it sounds like years and years later, this was like the precursor to him disrespecting Big Show's father. But you know,
I wonder that would have been a nice callback on commentary. They've been like, he's been
Survivor
all these
Series
years.
1990. Why don't I remember much from Survivor Series 1990? Mother, father. Chris, are you already in?
I gotta guess.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm slowing up the fucking process here.
You'd be buying more GCW merch right now.
I would be, but the feed's probably over anyway, so who gives a shit? Mother of God. I'm trying to remember what.
No, I'm sorry. I was gonna buy. I almost bought the FE pink shirt, but they sold out of my size very quickly.
Oh, did they?
They had one in that size, and I was like, oh damn, I didn't even get a chance to type it.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Shit. His mama. Mother, father, who? I can't even remember what team. Was Bossman even on a team that year?
I don't have those facts. I just have facts of this.
I'm sorry. I'm just, it's a title.
You don't have to be sorry. I'm just saying I don't have background. I just found this interesting.
I mean, it's not interesting. Son of a bee sting.
I'm going to hit you with a 15 here.
Hit me with the 15. It's fine. Motherfucker. I don't have an answer. I don't have an answer at all. I don't. I just don't have a
You can name a superstar from 1990.
But I'm confident they were all wrestling and none of them were.
I mean, it's your call. All right.
Slaughter? No, not Slaughter. See, I would have gone Sergeant Slaughter, but I think Slaughter had a match. So I don't have one. Nails. Fuck it. Nails.
All right. He says nails. Chris says.
I got a feeling just because it said mama that it's Bad News Brown.
Looking for the ravishing Rick Rude.
Rude?
Oh, he must have danced.
I just pulled it up on Wikipedia here. Haku replaced Rick Rude, who had left the WWF over a pay dispute. And storyline, he was suspended by President Jack Tunney for insulting the mother of Big Boss Man.
Now, the reason I did not think Rick Rude, even in the slightest, was because SummerSlam was the last pay-per-view that he went against the Warrior in a cage for the title. Rude wasn't on my radar at all. I thought he was already gone to WCW by then. But technically he was.
Well, yeah, by this point, I mean, it might have happened 2-3 weeks prior. Who knows?
Because at Halloween Havoc, he debuted as the WCW Phantom. So, yeah.
October, November, yeah. Question number 20, final question here. What former NXT Tag Team Champion did Drew McIntyre face in his NXT return in 2017? And for sake of making sure the question's worded correctly, this person won the tag team titles after this match, actually. Bit of a hint and clarification. Just making sure it's worded correctly.
Yeah, I'm also got it. I have a big headache now.
Yeah, that is making my head hurt.
Yeah.
Great. Oh God. 2017, you said, right?
Yeah, I think that's what he said.
2017, former NXT champion, former NXT Tag Team Champion Drew McIntyre faced in his NXT return in 2017.
The one after that, you said, right?
Yes, and just for clarification, in case of the way it was worded, it made it sound like he was coming off a tag title run. No, he would win the tag titles after this particular person.
You good?
All right, Dexter, what you got?
Chris, you got one?
Yeah.
Okay. Oni Lorcan.
That's what I said.
You were both correct. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it has finally happened somehow. Your new Wrestling with Trivia champion, Chris, the Cast Man Cast. I don't know if he had a nickname. Chris, you walked in, as you said, you've only had a couple matches here, but you proved why you're a worthy contender, why we'll set up the match. You know what I mean? Obviously, it was meant for a reason here, man. Dexter will ship you over that NWA title, and
I will not.
How that works?
I will not.
Go to your local Target, and Dexter will reimburse you the $15. Is that how that works? That's not how that works. Okay,
I will not.
Act like one of those other types. Put a post-it note whenever you're here.
Sadly, Target came to Canada in 2013 or 14, lasted a year, and then shut down because of distribution problems.
Oh. Well, just put a post-it note over one of your current titles and just act like it's
a title. Do you mean that your budget doesn't require if I hold up the CWT title, you can CGI it?
There you go. Yeah. That sounds like work. I don't do much work here, editing wise. Chris, any parting words here, man? Congratulations on the win. Tight game, 17-15. Any parting words?
This was a good match. We kind of said that the Booker Man blew his load, but to quote our good friend Brian Tillman, I respect you, Booker Man. Thank you for giving me this match. And here we are. I guess I am now champion in both these, sister leagues, we'll call them. So I'm champion here.
I'd say so. We love them. We love CWC.
Yeah, it's kind of exciting. Yeah, thanks for the match. I'm sure we'll have a lot of matches down the road.
Definitely quite possible. Dexter, Beckett, you had the lengthiest reign. You still have the best record overall here in the league here, man. Hey, I guess that means now you can go for any other title and we're all screwed. Any parting words?
No, it's nice to know that it finally happened, and it couldn't happen to a nicer guy, to be honest. Like, Chris, first time you and I have ever had conversation with each other. Nice guy. Yeah,
it's weird that we've avoided each other this long.
Well, I mean, we got put on different ends of the brackets at Clash of Combatants. I think that was planned by JB3, and which is fine and wise. But yeah, it happened. I finally lost, which is great. I'm not even bummed. I'm actually relieved. But I mean,
pressure.
Yeah, a lot of pressure. Yeah. Every match has been a lot of pressure for almost a calendar year. But I guess, I can challenge for any other belt now, which doesn't really matter because I can challenge for every belt in that concept. And if the ranking system means anything, then I guess I'm still number one contender. Or are you only counting this after
rankings? I don't know.
Yeah, is Wheels good? You think Wheels might pull the whole? Oh, well, you lost, so you're 0-0. Like, who knows?
No, that's not how he does it. But I don't
okay.
Know. We're like
either way. I'm sure Cass and I are going to have more matches. I'm sure it's inevitable to happen. Either promotion, either place. It happened. Nothing wrong with it. Not a sore loser. Never have been. Never will be. This candle represents the flame of my title reign.
And with that, the 2021 WWT Olympics are now over.
Ladies and gentlemen, for Dexter, Scott-tastic Beckett, your new champion, Chris Cassman, or Chris Cass. I'm just adding on extra names now. For Jordan, the Bassman, Banks Pro, Owens, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, all those other usual bibble babbles. And hey,
bibble babble.
I say it all the time. I think I do. I don't know. We love you more than you'll ever know.